reason we are here is to film for Richard Hammond's television show for Discovery. We're doing the behind the scenes on Drive Time, and actually the auction is happening right now. Hammond is selling off a bunch of his own cars, and they're currently going under the hammer. You may have seen some of these cars before. This is his stunning V8 Lotus Esprit. He's got a Bentley, he's got a classic 911 over there, and then a whole bunch of bikes. 8 vehicles in total. I'm sure you will have seen in the news and automotive media exactly what all of these are. But these are going under the hammer, and he is selling most of these to essentially do some work on the workshop for the restoration business for his Discovery Channel show. This 911 is such a nice car. Tell me in the comments which one of Hammond's cars you would go for out of these three. The 911, the Bentley, or the Lotus.
Right, we move along to the first lot of our car sale, 601. That is the 1979 911 Turbo 3.3 litre genuine 8, 30, 39, 32, 34, 42 bid, then 4 in another place, 44 on a phone, 44 on a phone. Affecting vendors signing audits
So what I'll do is work round. Do you want to go through the bikes and then the cars?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be long and boring.
That's fine.
Tell me when. What, you want to sync clap? Sync clap in 3, 2, 1. I don't want to bid. Tell me when. Happy?
Perfect. So we need now to finish that video as a call to action.
Yep.
So if you'd like to watch my new show on Discovery Plus, click the link in the description. Something along those sort of lines.
Well, that's literally it. Not talk about the cars or anything.
Well, yeah, you could do a little outro for the video as well if you want. But yeah, the main thing is if you guys want to watch my new show, link in the description.
There's a link in the description. Three, two, one. Hello, I'm at the Silverstone Classic Auction. It's Sunday morning and I'm emptying out my toy box. Reasons are complicated. There's been a bit of a bump in the road with my huge workshop project. If you want to find out why and how it goes, well, the show will be on air later this year. Meanwhile, wish me luck, because it's going to hurt a bit, but it's all for a good cause. Cool. We done? Cool. Right, we can rock and roll. Ace. Thank you. Hiya. Yeah, of course.
Richard.
Yeah, hello. Yep, I'm talking to you now on the microphone. I'll give you a bit of extra shout over the noise in the background. Tell me when. Sync clap in 3, 2.
Perfect. All we need now is that same outro. So thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch my show on Discovery Plus, link in the description below.
Yep. Sync clap in 3, 2. And cast them aside for money. I did go badly. None of them really ran away. The Porsche did okay, solid. The Lotus did well.
Spot on. Thank you, Richard.
Cool. Pleasure.
We've had a slight break in filming, so I've headed down to the pits and we're straight in with the Williams Heritage side of their Formula 1 team. So today we've got the FW18 Damon Hill car, and then behind that the FW14B pneumatic suspension, both championship winning cars. Let's take a look around. So my era is slightly later than this. I'm more the Ralf Schumacher, Juan Pablo Montoya cars, but these two are still V10 90s. These are the actual cars. These were the championship winning cars. We can't reveal the Renault V10 under there. Take a look inside there. Can't really see lighting wise, but that pedal box through there is tiny. I think looks wise, you have to give it to the 14. The guys at Williams have been very nice and let me pass this barrier. Look at the front wing on this thing. I've never got up close, but you think it ends there, but no, it's got this extension that runs right to the back, channels there, round that front wheel. What a fantastic bit of carbon that is. And then in here, imagine Nigel Mansell flinging about in here. Now, something that's very interesting about this car is it is flappy paddle, V10, but this one was around just before auto blip technology came along. So when you're driving this, you have to heel and toe this Formula 1 car to blip the revs and change gear. Unbelievable. So still paddle shift. I think a foot clutch to get away, but then you are blipping the throttle yourself to keep this thing driving smoothly. Absolutely unbelievable. This was the first Adrian Newey designed Williams. It's got the pneumatic suspension, self-leveling, one of the greatest F1 cars of all time. But at the same time, I don't want to slag off the FW18, serious piece of kit, but that thing over there, that is legendary. What I love about the Silverstone Classic is you can, apart from going in the pit lane, you can wander pretty much everywhere. So you can see there's currently a Rosberg Williams getting worked on just there during the F1 race. You turn around, you've got a Lola T7 there, got Moslers over there, you turn over here, you've got some old P2 cars, we've got Peugeot diesel old LMP1 cars from like 2008, 2007. It's a phenomenal event. It's just so chill. I prefer this to the Festival of Speed, to be honest. It's proper motorsport. What a place. The F1 cars are great and the old 60s stuff is beautiful, but this is my bag. Le Mans cars from, well, I'd say 80s all the way through to 2010-ish. So you've got Judd V8s, Judd V10s, Gibson V8s, with even some V12 twin turbo diesels. There's even a flat 6 962 over there. Fantastic bits of kit. The car I want to find is a purple Porsche RS Spider, which is about as good looking as prototypes get. After a bit of a search, I found it. It's slightly annoying that we can't see too much of it, but this is an LMP2 Porsche. As a DFD goes past. This P2 was as quick as the LMP1 cars of the time. And the engine in this car is probably its coolest aspect, because that motorsport engine was soon turned into the same V8 that you find in the 918 hypercar, the road-going hypercar. The reason this car was so quick, aside from that engine, was the aero. Look at the channels running down each side of the cockpit. This thing was just stuck to the floor in Europe and America, won its class at Le Mans, and beat some P1 cars in the States in the IMSA series. Look at that intake. Literally right over your shoulder, in through there, and then into this naturally aspirated V8. This thing screams, and it's on pole in its category against all of these types of cars. How about this rear wing as well? There's something special about that livery. You don't often get purple racing cars. And a lot of people say that LMP1 cars, LMP2 cars, they kind of all look the same, and I totally get that, but there's something about this one.
And with that, I'm back home and it's all over. Really cool filming with Richard and the gang. It can be a tricky one. We need to, you know, be aware of what's happening with the TV crew and make sure we're on hand if they need any help or if they need us to dive in to film some Drive Tribe stuff. But at the same time, you need to very much keep out of their way because you don't want to spoil their shots. And let's be fair, the TV show is much more important than any Drive Tribe behind the scenes. But big thank you to the guys at Discovery for having us there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you again next time.